We're one more song for you guys tonight. Thanks so much for enjoying the music. We got Eric on the keys, Ethan on guitar, Brian on the drums, Jay on the bass.
awesome set. What you got? You have a favorite? Awesome set. Let me see again. Ash Minor was the band. Well, that's a bummer we missed it. They played it early. But, oh well. We'll catch them the next time. Around here.
Is this like now with the maybe? No, so the person who I'm talking to is
You have a cymbal in your backyard given to you by a drummer. It's just hanging around, the cymbal back there. Okay. Well, that's okay, what did I do? I swear I brought the other cable. Oh, here it is. Here's the other cable. That's the right cable. Okay, now the signal's getting good down here. But so that band was called, what do I call them? Ash something? The Beverly Hills Plastic Surgery Podcast. You sent me a baked brew. It's probably a broken symbol, but anyway, this will probably be a shorter stream. We'll see what we can find on the way home. The band was good. It was not the band I wanted to see, but it was a good band. Leasing office. We got pavilions over here. What if the pavilions is open? Anyway, thank you for hanging out with me. Sorry we got a late start. If I had gotten an early start, if I had noticed their social media post a couple of hours earlier, I would have got here earlier. But you just sent it? Oh, let me see. Gary's backyard. Y'all ready for this? Do we trust Gary? Here it comes. Here it comes. Here. Let's see what Gary sent us. It looks like a planter, Gary. Gary's got a musical planter. Okay. What is this? Insomnia cookies? Okay, I think I found my way to WeHo. Chapel. I do not come to this part of town very often. I've been here a few times. Enough to go in most of the clubs. I like live music. I don't just like dancing. So repurposed Nelly, right? It's not taking up room or good.
They gotta see it.
High top gym class. Free STD check. And free condoms. Beaches. Drizzle. Not very many people up there. Look at She just threw all her money, or somebody threw money at her, I guess.
Give it up, y'all. One more time for Miss J.
Yeah, Santa Monica. She naked? I think she's got a top on. She got something on. Rocco's. Happy birthday, Trick Runner. We wished you happy birthday at midnight last night too, but I don't think you heard. We were online from like 12 to 12:05. Happy hour. Reggie Star. Guys and girls up on stage. I know Rosie. Till I saw him carry me home. Trunks? I've never been in that one, okay. I thought I'd been in most of the bars, but I've never been in Trunks. Frozen yogurt and chimney cakes. Do I want frozen yogurt? I don't think it might be open. I don't know. If I knew they were open, I'd probably go in. Okay, I thought they had like a liquor store or 7-Eleven or something down here. Link 182 Salt. We are on Santa Monica Boulevard in West Hollywood. So, anybody that doesn't want to see that, well, look away from your TV screen. Because we're in West Hollywood. I didn't intentionally bring you to West Hollywood, but I did not avoid West Hollywood either. Sunset is to the left, yes. I think we're going to give up on my 7-Eleven. We want to see, well, there's guys and there's girls. And then there's somewhere in between. I actually drove right by this last night. Remember I said there's Crossroads. It's a pretty cool place to buy clothing. Mostly high-end stuff, but reused, so prices are pretty good. Okay. Cookie cake from Mrs. Fields. So you like, yeah, I like Mrs. Fields. I don't think I've ever had a cookie cake. Just had their regular. Okay. We're across the street and go down the other way. With security and things being the way they are today, it's a lot harder to find a 24-hour grocery store or 7-Eleven. I mean, technically 7-Elevens are supposed to be 24 hours, but the ones in Please understand, we're in West Hollywood. We hope. Metro Division, so okay. We're Thick lady vibes. I didn't either. And then my favorite band was playing, but you know, they squeezed them in. They're really good, but they're just breaking out right now, so they didn't have an officially scheduled set, but they squeezed them in at this club. But the message I got from one of the band members was that they were supposed to go on at 11. And so I kind of took my time getting ready and coming out because I was moving, or trying to move. And then I came, and guess what? They went on earlier. It's like, dang it. But it's okay. I think the band will let me know next time. Next time, you know, you never know with these clubs around here. They do all kinds of things. So it was. They're doing like a drag show here. I'll count this as a loss because I would have done better to stay home and get packed. But you know, if the band hits me up with more accurate information next time, because they did feel bad, they apologized. But we'll be doing good because that's what we need. We need the insider tips. We'll be doing better the next time. Where am I parking? I parked up down the street from Andy's. So Andy's is a couple blocks past the heart of West Hollywood here. I've been in this club. There's like nobody upstairs. When I was there, it's all full upstairs. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The mother load. Definitely one of the more famous clubs.
I remember agents when they died.
But we'll be at the opening day of Boysenberry Farm, Boysenberry Festival on SoCal Haunts and Parks, our other channel. So if you're not subscribed to both, now is your chance to Google it up, hit those notifications, make sure you like everything that pops up. I went to the beverage, $3. Tempting. There's a puppy. Hi, puppy. Please understand. No, I'm moving. I got evicted. Evicted. First time in my life I've ever been evicted. And I paid the rent on time. What a blankety blank blank blank. But I suppose it's our fault. But the neighbors aren't our friends. But I got to get out of the apartment by Monday. So we moved out some of the big furniture today. I think I can move out everything else kind of on my own, hopefully. A little bit here and there. I'll do a load hopefully in the morning. Wendy girl. But I moved out the biggest stuff today. It's like a person on a bike. Well, I'm tired of fighting with them. Plus, if I get out, the sooner I get out, the more chance I have of trying not to get it on my, tenant report, so that I can never rent another apartment again for the next 7 years. So, technically, legally, I don't think he should be able to file for eviction on me, because he didn't serve me notice. And the notice he did serve me, I went into court and I showed the judge the live stream. He said he served me the papers at 6 p.m. on 6 p.m. on January 10th. And it was the day of the Sunset Fires, which was actually the day I was on the ABC News up on Sunset right here, recording the fire that almost took, a lot of houses down right here. But so the judge watched my live stream, the repeat of it, and I was very, very far from where the landlord could have served me notice of eviction. And so obviously he did not do what he said he did. No, I'm gonna move. My mom's 81 years old and she kind of needs somebody to help her. So I'm broke. So trying to not go bankrupt. The The bills from streaming every day add up quite quickly. Or maybe not quickly, but they just keep coming. So I've lost probably 2 live stream the last 2 years between the phone bills and the gas. 3, which I should have been able to do, but the way the tax laws are funny, I'm only able to kind of write it off after about the first 7,000. First 7,000 I'm penalized, so charge taxes on what I make on the YouTube ads and your super chats. And then after that I can write off some of my expenses. Technically I could write it all off. But you don't want to write it all off because then the IRS is going to declare you as a hobby. You have to show a profit to the IRS, otherwise you're a hobby and then you can't write anything off. So I definitely don't want to be considered a hobby. You missed everything, I think. Which part did you miss? I'm moving, I got evicted, I'm going bankrupt. Of course, I've been telling you guys that. I've told you every day for at least the last 1 year that it was adding up quicker than I could pay for. Okay, we're down this way. Well, technically they evicted me. Actually, I don't know why they evicted me, because what he said on the paper was lies. He said I didn't pay rent, but I paid rent, and he sent it back to me. But technically there's no lease, because I've already been there a year. But by California law, a tenant in good standing after 12 months still has a lease. So his argument is that he can evict me, but he should not have been able to evict me because he never told me to move. To evict somebody, you have to give them the chance to move on their own, and he never did that. He lied about it, or I didn't get it. He might have tried to give it to me, but okay, maybe we won't leave yet. What's going on over here? Uh-oh. Oop. Okay, he's going quick. Okay, somebody get on the Hollywood police blotter. My fiance, yeah, it's my apartment, so, but yeah, they technically sent us a letter to evict everybody that's living on the premise.
Father, what happened?
Oh.
Back in.
Yeah. Well, that's the dumb thing, is I'm paying more than most of the people in the building, but I'm sure he'll charge the next people more than he's charging me. Honestly, I think the fact that we're a gay couple had a lot to do with it. That doesn't sound very good. I think I'll stay away. That sounds like I'm cocking of a gun. I mean, it may be a non-lethal weapon, but The guy that talked to me was talking to the police. So he saw something apparently. Christine. Oh, you know, it's Long Beach, but the gentleman is from a particular, you know, background. Maybe he's Catholic, and maybe our neighbors are Catholic. And not that I don't like Catholic, I'm Catholic. But they're looking for somebody inside the bushes or something. That's what it looked like to me. Somebody was either hiding from them. Or maybe they live there. No, I don't think so. My car is not too far, but it's back here on the main street. So.
How we doing? We're in the middle of an investigation.
What are they doing?
They're investigating.
What are they looking
Sex
for?
trafficking.
Sex trafficking.
Sex trafficking.
Oh, they're trafficking you, or your buddy in the car?
Huh?
They're trafficking you
Investigator
guys.
has a black cap and a yellow shirt.
Yellow cap, black shirt in the back seat here.
He said he has a very tiny penis.
Okay.
They're investigating for his penis. Trying to find it.
Sorry about that. I should have known better than to talk to them. So it still looks like they're shining their lights on something's over there. Yeah, he said that. Sorry, Nelly. I didn't think he'd say it again. I could have muted it before he said it again. Sorry about that. This is a late night stream. So we started after 11, so I don't think there's any... really, SoCal Shorts is intended for adult audiences. So if you are letting your children watch, hopefully they're watching with you. If you are a child, please do not watch without your parental supervision. Because we are live on YouTube and I don't have complete control. Dang. Somebody's hiding in there. It said come out with your hands up. They're cocking their guns again. I mean, when I say that I heard something sounding like it was cocking, I may not know what I'm talking about. Or it may be a stun gun. And it's very loud. Stun gun may cock louder than a real gun. Yeah, I think he gave up because he or she, because they all kind of walked in. There's at least 4, maybe 5 or 6 squad cars. He was only jaywalking. I don't know. It seemed like somebody came out of the house. But then they're telling them if anybody's in the house, they need to all come and identify themselves. Ooh, he's got his gun. I believe most of the officers are inside the fence. My dad was these are deputy sheriffs from the LA Sheriff's Department. My dad was a deputy sheriff from the LA Sheriff's Department. He never worked in Hollywood division. He worked in some other divisions. But he was a police officer for 40 years, never shot a single person or at a person, never fired his gun. He was shot at one time. They missed, or it missed everybody, just shots were fired on scene. But he retired in the 90s, so I mean, he was a higher up by the time the crack cocaine epidemics of the 80s happened. The 70s were relatively, there was not a lot of gun violence in the 70s. 80s were really bad. The 90s were pretty bad. 2000s got a little better. 2010s seemed to get a little better. We have a slight uptick the last couple of years since COVID of gun crimes. Usually police don't have to use a gun unless there's a crime happening with a gun. It is pretty unusual for them to go in on a property like this. It's got to be something pretty serious for them to not wait. And try to arrest the person later. It's no unpaid tickets or speeding tickets or... Playing loud music. Yeah, my dad actually ended up in emergency operations for a number of years, and then he actually was one of the key people in bringing the 911 program to Los Angeles. Los Angeles, I think, was the second major metropolitan area to have 911. Before that, you had to actually pull out the number for the police or pull out the number for the fire department, depending on which one you wanted, and call that number. If you didn't know the number, you could call the operator, but you had to wait for the operator to transfer you to the police or fire department. But, you know, each city had its own phone number, and you know, there was no such thing as 911. It hadn't been invented. The technology wasn't there, you know. They didn't have a massive infrastructure to digitally relay calls. And so my dad visited one of the first cities. I think it was Atlanta was one of the first cities, or Chicago, I don't remember. One of the first cities to have 911 for the entire city or county. I'm not sure which one. And he came back, he pitched it to the sheriff at the time. The sheriff was on board. He went and pitched it to the fire chief of Los Angeles County. And the fire chief said in no uncertain terms, he said, police dispatchers will never answer fire calls on his watch. So he said as long as he was the fire chief, there would be no 911 in Los Angeles. And that's what the fire chief at the time went on record as saying. And a couple years, year and a half later, he backed down. He said, yeah, it was a good program. It just makes sense. It makes sense for people to have a quick, easy number to dial in case of emergencies. Yeah, they used to have dispatchers. They still have dispatchers. Yeah, when I was a little kid, occasionally my mom would send me to work with my dad during the summer. She had a doctor's appointment or was going to see her family, and my dad would put me in the dispatch station for emergency and sit me down with one of the dispatchers and let me just kind of listen to calls for the day. The only number you know from France, yeah, 911 got invented. The whole concept of having like a 3-digit quick extension didn't really come about until about 88. Maybe 86. I'm trying to remember how old I was. But it didn't, in the 70s and the 60s, 50s, 40s. There wasn't many telephones in the 40s. Telephones really got big in the 50s. But for the first 30, 40 years of the telephone, you had to remember who you were trying to call. And you could hit 0 for the operator. And the operator could help you. But even the operator had to figure it out. She'd have to ask you what city you were in, because she couldn't tell. not in those days. And then she would have to pull the Hollywood Sheriff's Department out of her records and transfer you through. So yeah, at that time, if you called the numbers for the fire departments and the police department were different numbers. So if you called the fire department's emergency phone number, they would help you only with getting the fire department out to take your stray cat out of the tree, or to save your house from burning down. Those flashing lights kind of mess with the camera. The camera goes in and out of focus as the lights flash. So we saw about what looked like 5 or 6 officers. We've got at least 5 cars here. I'm surprised they haven't sent more backup at this point. But maybe they have the suspects being interviewed. But we had about 5 or 6 go kind of around past that police officer that's posted up right there. Around into kind of, I think it's a driveway entry. But then it looks like there's probably an entry right there for pedestrians. Little stairs next to the number. But I do believe there's 5 or 6 policemen, sheriff's deputies past this deputy. Yeah, I would think if they weren't making progress, I would think they'd have more backups arrive. You know, the SWAT team. It seemed like somebody came out of the house, because they said if there's anybody else in the house, they need to come and identify themselves. It has short, easy to remember. Right? Yeah, I guess they had like 311 and 411 used before. I don't know. Not so sure about that one, but pretty universal these days. Brady Kane. He's over here. No, I think they're all in the house. Yeah, I backed up. I was a little closer before I saw him with the guns. And I got a little further away. They probably do. I'm 90% sure somebody came out of the house already. So this guy's probably just the emergency backup if they need somebody to go in and aid. He's their extra man. Because they sent like 5 guys in or something. Oh yeah, we did, huh? I forgot it was over there. I mean, you can't really tell from the front. Because this time of day, there's nobody going in and out of the front. Everybody's going in and out of the back. Okay, let him go or arrest him. I'm ready to go home. I don't care which one you do. I don't know. I don't know what they're there for. Okay, here they come. They hear voices. I don't know. I didn't see them come back out, but they did come back out. I can't tell if they arrested somebody or not. They will pull you over for anything. Yeah, they can do that. Okay. Looks like they're leaving. I don't really want to be here for them to pull me over for anything. So I think I'll walk back towards my car. We're about to get in my car when they all came speeding by. Post office. Somebody apparently didn't need that window. Was it in this car? Somebody steal it from these people? Maybe. Yes. And set him on the car. We are driving the truck. There they all go. So much for not attracting attention. If they're mad at me, they would be over here right now, pulling me over for anything. But hopefully they're not mad at me. I stayed well far away. I don't think I interrupted their investigation whatsoever. Let's see. Do I have a... Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's what I need. Okay, let's put this down. I don't think you're going to be able to see as much tonight. Okay, so there's car number 5. I pulled over, driving a friend's, expired tags there. Yeah. I used to like, oh, there's car number 6. I used to ask my friends, like, you got any illegal drugs or guns in your possession? I used to ask them when I drove people places. In college and high school, there's number 7. So they had 7 cars over there. That's quite a few for Hollywood division. Some of the divisions are bigger, you know, like Central. I'm sure they have a lot more cars than Hollywood has. Hollywood's pretty big too, but they have like Sam Demas. You know, Sam Demas doesn't have that much going on. How many cop cars? 8? How many cop cars did Sam Demas have at night? 9. They had them all there, I guess. So we only saw maybe the last couple go in. We did not see all of them. Okay, let's look here. If you wanted to get out of hand at the club, that was your opportunity right there.
Send us that code to your call for notification.
Okay.
Yes, and AS71 responding call 3 from Olympic Station to 1829 Servicing.
Okay, then we'll go with them.
2888, roger. 0099, RD 335.
Okay.
31 Fisherman, roger.
Alpha Avenue, apartment 9. 3224 Olympic, see the current female wearing a brown fur coat. Suspect the explorer female black, looking 3 years. Wearing all black clothing, dragging the pair down the stairs and threatening her with a gun. Order call tradition, let's go to 143 and RD 2053. 80 in your stack, or do you need to reassign?
North of 4th Street and west of the freeway. It has going to the house. 4th Freeway, south of the west of the 5 Freedom Mill. Blue jacket, blue pants. And Sherry straight L, he's going to see a double back. North-south alley. South of 3rd and east of Space. Motion 309. 9 follow Willie Motion 309. Additional incident 0146. 2845, you can show code 4 on 30.
Starting route to 3374 Santa Fe Avenue. At the light, turn left.
I got the suspect pinned down, black and white. I need the south street plugged in.
Who?
26MX 100, show me clear and it'll watch.
26MX 100, roger, good night.
Good night.
And hold the alley, I need the alley plugged in. 35, 17835, have you arrived? Thank you, Chuck. I need your south 3rd Street. I need your simulcast in all back, please. I'm seeing on hall. Suspect took off his backpack wearing a white shirt on 3rd Street.
Blue pants.
Green and blue pants. And control, I need a unit to plug this in for me. So I plug up this light. Hold there for me. Hold there for me.
Back up.
781, roger.
I couldn't tell where it was supposed to turn.
Turn left onto Carmelita Avenue. At the stop sign, turn left
I'm
onto
not
North
used to this
Oakhurst
big old
Drive.
truck.
Then take the first left.
OCC, and show me in the watch, please.
3 George 25, roger. Sound David
Turn left.
161. Code 210 RD 231.
This is Beverly
At the
Hills.
stop sign, turn right onto Santa Monica Boulevard.
Beverly
Suspect
Hills.
is a child, smiling female, smiling 29 years, wearing a black and red jacket with an orange hood. Code 210 155 or 1925. Anyone
In about 4 miles, turn left onto Beloit Avenue.
Now 101 at the Grove Drive, located near Circle LA. Suspect 1, male black sweater, black pants. Suspect 2, gray sweater, black pants. Suspect 3, white sweater, gray pants. Scope 2, incident 154, D724. Here and the watch. We're taking to airship. We're code 6 just north of the alley where you need it. Get the PRN and tell us what direction the vehicle's facing on Gramercy. Back to the channel 44 for Air 3.
49, can you have the PR step with me? 49, send by. Vehicle is away. Sedan 4-door, license plate 6, Zebra Sound, David 161, 6, Zebra Sound, David 161. Was last seen heading towards, Christian was last seen headed westbound towards Beverly. Code 3 and 150 D231.
Code 6 Saturn, west of Vineyard, on a black Mercedes, no.
649, 649. 649, 649, ambulance line down. 5214, West Sunset Boulevard, 22315 in RD 659. 2888, the vehicle is facing 18th Street. The DR states suspect and additional suspect was back inside the location. Suspect did serve time for 187.
Murder. The guy served time for murder, manslaughter, or something.
Yeah, I got your light right in front of me. I got your light.
Subscriber info on the first number. Is there any other number that's attached to it?
Is there a fax semi? There's that could be Gertrude. Thursday, Gertrude.
Roger, ma'am.
And my next homicide unit became responsible for Gertrude. It's just south of 3rd and opens block for me towards the end. They responded Gertrude is south of 4th. My block. Alley on the right hand side. On code 6 in the area, 1829 South Gramercy.
Century City? Maybe. I'm a little confused with the cities over here.
28 incident 0161 and RD 421. The user account.
Okay, Roger. Could I see if I could get an airship to canvas that area of the Delta south of the 118?
An airship? He wants a helicopter.
RD 1925.
Measure frequency to canvas Zelda south of 118 for a possible attempt suicide.
They get called to a lot of
Correction
attention.
160 and RD 919.
85 correct address for a call is going to be 9441. Larry, where you at? Redo release? 222 South Central Avenue. Stand by.
99 East 41st, please. 789 East 41st, please. On the second floor, communal kitchen area. Suspect male Hispanic, 40 years, by complexion, wearing a black sweater. Constructing car with 2 knives.
I don't think my family member has any of that windshield wiper fluid. This is a work truck, not a pretty truck. What's funny is this is not LA. Look at all these buildings here. I guess Century City.
Waiting up for you. Roger, go ahead, make contact. Roger, got it, sir.
It is a good beer. That's separate. You can be on the property. So here's the carport. You can be facing northbound. So if you guys go down the driveway, just use caution because he does have access to check down rates from his view. Yeah, Roger.
Roger.
It's an 80W domestic violence suspect there now, 1829 South Gramercy, please.
Hey, I'll meet their responsive place.
X10, Fletcher subway for 2888. 21A 71. And units responding to 1829 South Gramercy. The city site did a rapid SOS on the PRS phone number, and it shows at 1821 South Gramercy.
Westfield.
Male type 35 years, green hat, white shirt, gray pants. Sending test operator, no weapon seen, code 0170, earning 171. 80, suspects now, 66066 Avenue, laying on the driveway, refusing to leave. PR stated the neighbors have surrounded the suspect, not being held. Okay, Roger. Colorado, CPI is a fire hydrant, code 2 until 165 and RD 1108. Rest name of 09.
1829 requesting an additional unit, 222 South Central Avenue to stand by.
222 South Central Avenue.
1829, 1828 to now.
And the units will be only on the north side. I think it's never, disassembled in the rest, in case the church right towards the alley. Hey, so it's really only disassembled and never arresting in case this guy starts running eastbound again.
Yeah, better arresting set up in the alley. I'll be patrolling the Vermont and the Hollywood corridors, orange line.
The Italian patrolling for Hollywood corridor, orange line. 1849, no further. 1852, cushion additional unit, main and 119 to block, northbound and southbound traffic.
Ooh, it's kind of far out of our way. I thought about it though.
985 South Oxford Avenue, code 27143 and RD 2053.
687 Roger.
3.5 South Main Street, apartment complex, infinite 5180, RD 1268. Now 90 is there, outside unit in our division. 77 is has the lead. It's EDW domestic violence is 612 into 142. For FD, do you have a better address, and is the building on fire or just next to the building?
Uh-oh.
0085 Council PR.
675867 additional your battery domestic violence at 7206 Saginaw True. Any additional PR, the male alone calling on the original PR suspect 750 female black, 47 years, wearing a gray hat, blue and white tie-dye shirt and white pants. Additional incident 166 and already 1599.
It's code 4 to the rear of 330 South Street for the northeast pursuit. Suspect is in custody. All frequencies are clear. Citywide taxi channel 44 clear.
River, hold your distance while we continue for article search.
145 West 48th Street. Approximately an hour ago, vehicle taking a black Infiniti Q50 2020. License plate 9 Nora Young 0095 9 Nora Young 095. Information only on incident 188 and RD 1204.
Recharger.
Code 3789 East 41st Street.
The property and give us your number is
1117.
the input founder and the private unit will be 11 George 72.
And primary George 72, George 30, primary correction, Kensington Command.
I can't play copy. Can you look at your concept for sure?
I got quiet. Rodney on the Rock. El Camino College.
vehicle is a 2021 Subaru Volkswagen. Standby for additional discoveries. Incident 241 9243.
The best of both worlds. Oh, I still watch that movie. I can go watch it one of these days. Okay, let us go. Oh, there it goes. Yep. Okay. We made it back. Well, we made it here. Made it home. Sylvan. Tonight. I never did figure out why it was tripping, not let me. Vertical live. Vertical. 50K. 21K. Sure, why not? Sylvan, Nelly, and we will see you all tomorrow. Thank you, mods. Thank you for all their support. Thank you. See you all later. Bye.